Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode 565. We're in it. We're doing it. It's another day, another dollar. Uh, whatever else. Sun's coming up without him. All the other stuff I usually say. Yeah, I had a couple interviews the last couple days, so I was able to not do a couple shows. I thought they were interesting. Couple dudes, different opinions, very manly opinions. Kind of taboo nowadays in this world of being a man is just being a bad thing, which I can't not agree with, but you know whatever. We're only human. Right? Anyways, me, I've just been here chilling. I've been calling into work a lot just because I'm getting tired of work, and scraping by. I'm able to been selling a lot of like random hats on eBay. A lot of hats. If y'all want to buy any hats, hit me up. I got a bunch of hats, bunch of random hats. Yeah, hats. Anyways, or you could sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you early episodes, bonus episodes, everything. You could have seen all those earlier, a day early, and other bonus random stuff. Couple deleted episodes. I know I had to delete because of my opinions, but I will not be silenced. I tell you, no one will silence me. Not not who anyone, not know how. Um, let's check out the news though. A lot of interesting news. Hopefully, I get to it all. Biden tells Israel's Netanyahu. He's got a real weird name. Netanyahu. Future U.S. support for war depends on new steps to protect civilians. And man, these boys look like Wallace and Gromit characters. No, Biden's kind of upset at Netanyahu because I know they were trying to get aid, like food aid and other aid to the Palestinians in Gaza, and I guess they did some strikes, right? Supposedly, right? Who knows? Maybe Israel or maybe Palestine did these things on their own to cause this. Who knows, right? This is war. A lot of crazy shit happens, right? Supposedly, though, right? So they sent in aid to Gaza to help, uh, the people there because they're starving or they don't have any food or water or whatever. Uh, so they sent in aid. Uh, Israel struck them with bombs or whatever and killed some of the people, the innocent civilians, and the people who were aiding them. And everyone's upset about it. Biden's upset about it. Again, I feel like it could happen. I mean, it's war, but then it also could be Palestine doing their thing. They've done this before where they've bombed their own shit to make it look like someone else did it in effort to make them look like like the person that punches themselves, and it's like, see, I got punched by him. So I could see them doing that. They're just they're real heels. Those Palestinians, they are. They'll do whatever they can to win the war. I don't think they can win it though, honestly. But so Biden's like saying, "Hey, Israel, we're not going to help y'all out if y'all keep doing this shit. Y'all need to be more fair in war and be more respectful." Blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, Biden, like, and we're gonna get to some other shit later on, but it's like, you want to have your finger in everyone's assholes while they're fucking trying to do things. It's like, y'all can fight, but y'all gotta fight with my rules because I'm America. We can bomb the shit out of you whenever we want to, and we're giving you both of y'all money to, we're funding the war basically, but y'all need to fight the way we tell y'all to fight. And it's just like, it makes no sense in the sense of war. Like, it's like, oh, we're never gonna get peace between these two people. Let them fight it out and do it right. Uh, but America just has to push their dick around and everything, like, and Biden especially, uh, with, I'm sure, money he's making somewhere in all countries, he has to do something with it, right? But whatever. Again, I'm on the side of Israel. I want them to finish the story. No, I'm just more empathetic to the Jews and their story. Palestinians are just heels to me, but that's my opinion. You don't need to like it or respect it. That's just my opinion. Don't think of me as a political expert or war expert or any sort of expert at all. Pretty good at eating breakfast tacos. Speaking of the war on Israel and Palestine, McDonald's to buy back all franchises from Israel. And I guess since the shit's going down with Israel kind of you know, accidentally or whatever hitting those casualties, and now McDonald's is under fire for having franchises in Israel. So McDonald's is like, fuck, we can't be associated with this shit. So they're gonna buy back all their franchises, which is pretty rowdy. But at the same time, like they can do whatever the fuck they want because they're McDonald's and they got like literally billions of dollars. Like McDonald's can do whatever the fuck it wants. I'm surprised it just doesn't like serve up burgers everywhere. That would kill more people faster than the war. Fucking high cholesterol and all the chemicals that cause cancer in their fucking meat and bread and everything. Their oils. I don't think there's anything natural there other than their ice cream machine that's always broken. Nah, there's nothing natural in McDonald's. Not anymore. And then everything's expensive. I think there was even like a thing like that their dollar menu. It's like, oh, here's our dollar menu, and there's nothing that's a dollar. It's like $1.49, $1.89. It's not a dollar. It's not a dollar, McDonald's. You fucking pieces of shits. Y'all are buying it back from Israel. Y'all are acting like a bunch of fucking Jews doing that shit. Fucking no dollar menu, you fucking bastards. Whatever. They can do whatever they want though. They have the money, so uh going away from the war, all the war things for a little bit. Here's a study. More than 1 in 8 new mothers report mistreatment during childbirth. And so a story published there's a study that 13% of new mothers have experienced mistreatment. The most common forms of mistreatment were being shouted at, scolded, or ignored. Some new mothers reported being denied treatment or forced to undergo treatment they didn't want to by the healthcare provider. Um, Again, this is the kind of study I file under no shit. Like why do you spend the money to have these quote unquote studies, and then it's like, oh, 1 in 8 mothers are mistreated, and it's like, okay, yeah, and then what are the grounds of being mistreated? Oh, they are either shouted at, scolded, or ignored. Who the fuck is like ever not being ignored or scolded or shouted at? That's like so fucking vague. And how am I supposed to control how people feel about that? Because people, like, especially nowadays with the way we're supposed to be able to tell what people feel or know what they feel, it's like, how am I supposed to control what another person feels? Like they could be scared around me just because I have a fucking beard, but I might not be a scary person. But I can't control them being afraid or not being afraid. Someone might not be afraid. It makes no sense. None of this makes sense. This science doesn't make sense. A bunch of hoo-ah baloney. I don't know, but I want Israel to finish the story. Nah. Again, going into like entertainment news. Apparently they casted the Silver Surfer for that Fantastic Four. It's gonna be a chick, and her name is Julie Garner. Here's a picture of her, and this is actually a flattering picture of her because all the pictures I've seen of her aren't very flattering. Um, I mean, I don't care. I know the other interpretation of the Silver Surfer, he was like a dude, right? So I'd rather look at a chick that's like silver and naked, that's my preference. I'd rather stare at a body of a chick than a body of a dude. And Silver Surfer, there's really no like gender there. It's not like uh Flame Man or Mr. Fantastic. Like there's no gender sort of there. You could have a Silver Surfer And apparently there have been female silver surfers, suffer, suffer. Suffer. DJ, suffer. They could have a female silver surfer. I don't care. I don't care, dude. Just they're already having what is his name? Pedro Pascal. Look, see, here's a picture of a female silver surfer. She looks pretty hot. I'd prefer a female silver surfer. But you already have Pedro Pascal, the Mexican, right, as Mr. Fantastic. So yeah, I don't really care the way they go. It's already like, they might as well make the Silver Surfer a black dude. No, Lawrence Fishburne, I think, voiced the man, so it was like voiced by a black dude, the other one. So, but whatever, might as well make him Black Silver or something like. What would you call it? Coal? No, what's Black Silver? Like, I don't know. I can't think of what is Black Silver. You make him gold, like a girl gold, golden girl. Show me that smile. Ooh, show me that smile. No, wait, that's Growing Pains. Oh, what's Golden Girls? Thank you for being a friend. Do 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 do. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And then whenever they had the previously on like a continuous episode, and if you threw a party and you invited everyone you knew, you will see the biggest gift will be from me, and the card attached will say, "Thank you for being a friend." Golden Girls is great. You can watch that shit. I'd rather watch that shit actually than the Silver Surfer. Speaking of music, right? Lizzo isn't actually quitting music. I know I reported the other day that Lizzo said she quit. Everyone was reporting that she just quits, and it was like, yeah, I don't think she's gonna quit music. And again, follow this under no shit. She didn't actually quit music. She had put that she quit listening. Well, here, when I say I quit, I mean I quit giving any negative energy attention. When I'm not going to quit is the joy of my life, which is making music, which is connecting to people. She said, because I know I'm not alone. In no way, shape, or form am I the only person who is experiencing that negative voice that seems to be louder than the positive. If I can give just one person the inspiration or motivation to stand up for themselves and say they quit letting negative people win, negative comments win, then I've done even more than I could have hoped for. Yeah, no shit. Again, like, you could do whatever you want, Lizzo. Like, I'm not saying her music's bad. It's not bad. She's like a good voice. It's just she does a lot of weird things, and she kind of like gives this vibe that it's okay to be overweight, and it's not that it's bad in the sense of you're allowed to be overweight. It's just you shouldn't be overweight because any doctor who knows better will tell you that's very unhealthy. Typically, again, typically unhealthy, right? So, it would they would go against their, like, code of honor, whatever the doctors take, right? To tell you, "Hey, it's okay to be fat," because it's not. Believe me, because 'cause I'm fat and I feel like shit. I know I was, sleeping earlier and I was struggling to breathe, it felt like, but I couldn't wake up because I was so tired because 'cause I'm a lazy, depressed piece of shit. You know, that's all from just being overweight and, taking so much medication that, the only thing that gets me off now is, Selena Gomez, right? Yeah, Selena Gomez is fucking hot. Lastly, here on the news, and we'll go back to war. Russia's former president is calling for a maximum reward bounty to be put on the heads of any NATO troops sent to Ukraine. And this guy looks all rowdy with these like red and black aviator. Looks like he's playing fucking Virtual Boy and shit. Um, so I guess the previous president of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, which is they always have evil names. He's calling for the maximum reward for whoever kills NATO fighters in Ukraine, and this is going on the fact again. Here's Biden trying to have his finger in every war's taint is that Ukraine is like about to maybe become part of NATO, and Biden's trying to get that done, I think, and that's essentially okaying the start of a war. Like, because if they get the assistance from NATO, they're going to start sending NATO troops in there, and then that's like all out war. Like, and that includes the United States, because the United States will be part of NATO, or any other fucking country that's part of NATO, right? So this isn't good. We do not want to go to war, right? We do not want a World War 3. I would think not, right? Especially nowadays. I don't know if there's a draft, but now there's no men to go to war. I'm overweight. I'm not gonna go. I don't even leave the house, so I'm not gonna go and get drafted. All the men are becoming women. All the women are, maybe becoming men, but they're not gonna send those, hybrids to war or whatever. So there's no one to fight. There really isn't. Unless they send like the fucking people, what is it? The convicts and shit. Or and then now we're letting all these illegals in that are like, they might be sleeper cell agents ready to fucking, they're already causing a ruckus and dividing us here. So we're already in our own war, the civil war of like, the left against the right within our own country. And then you have this other war that we're gonna start getting into, and it's just like, dude, there are already enough wars going on just socially, and we don't need to be a part of a world war. We really don't. I don't think we can afford it either. I mean, unless Biden just wants to keep printing money like he's been doing. But whatever, whatever. That's just how it's gonna be. At least we can make TikToks about it, and fucking Lizzo can keep shoving bananas up people's butts, and McDonald's will still have their fucking $12 burgers that used to be fucking $3 and all that. I don't know. All I can tell you is that's all funny. That's it, right? Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. One more podcast available. Just search That's All Funny. I got a podcast called That's All Kayfabe. We talk about wrestling. This week's gonna be a lot. WrestleMania week. I'm probably gonna call into work all week just to watch WrestleMania, everything that's WrestleMania about. You'll be hearing about it here too, I'm sure. But check that out. That's All Kayfabe and where podcasts are available. Just search for it. You can see both of those in video format on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Ariola. I got video, podcasts of other things, interviews, and then I do a live show on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern with the great the great men's salad called Tits and Areolas. She's on Twitter at Autistic Boobs, where we talk about a movie, watch, play a game. That's there. You can see all older episodes and on the Patreon, or support the podcast, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Or if you want to get some merch, go to www.retrohorrorinc.com. We have t-shirts, prints, stickers. If you just want to commission some great art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Twitter and Instagram. He does all the art for the show. It's a Bret Hart graphic art. Can't be beat. I'm at Lorenzo Ariola on Twitter and Instagram. Follow me, like and subscribe, all that great stuff. Thank you, my Patreon members, or everyone else